PadMan! Hello and welcome to Talkietive Reviews. The team is back with the 5 good things for the movie this week, which is
PadMan!
What an idea, Madam Ji. Twinkle Khanna, the producer of this film, comes up with a brilliant idea about menstrual hygiene. Also, all the superstitions surrounding it. In fact, she had first written about it in her column way back in 2015. And then she found out about this man, Arunachalam Muruganantham, who had gone ahead and created low-cost sanitary napkins, as also the machinery to make these napkins. Therefore, delivering so many women of the inconvenience and the period poverty, as they call it. Trust an intelligent woman to make such a difference, as well as an intelligent man, I would say. And incidentally, the name of this film, PadMan, was supposed to be a, sort of a salute to this man's brilliant efforts and sound like the name of a superhero film. Yeah. And R. Balki, the director of the film, came up with the idea of calling it PadMan.
Oh yes, the name certainly did grab a lot of eyeballs, and it has managed to convince people about how relevant a topic this is, which you can see in the way the audience is reacting. I have barely seen a single person cringe, right from scenes where Akshay Kumar is going and picking up a pair of sanitary napkins from the chemist.
Yes.
And he comments about how it's wrapped in newspaper saying, but ye to ganja nahi hai, and the entire audience is in splits.
That is true.
So hats off to the team.
Because I think all of us can relate to that, that scene where the chemist packs it up diligently in brown paper, ties a string to it, or does the next best thing, takes this opaque black plastic bag, puts the packet in it, and slides it to you like in a very sort of sly way, like something that you don't want to be seen with.
Yeah, it's like transferring some black money or something. Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, although it was a good film, I enjoyed it, but I felt that it could be shortened a bit. Yeah.
What I really liked about the film was the fact that it's a healthy mix of real life incidents and a bit of fiction put in without, losing the essence of the simplicity of this man on whose life this film is based on. There's this particular scene in which Akshay Kumar is riding a bicycle. He's testing the sanitary napkin that he's made, how efficient it is and whether it does the job. And he's actually testing it with goat's blood, obviously because he's a man and he doesn't have periods. So he's testing it with goat's blood in a particular pouch and pumping it with football sort of bladder to test that napkin. And that was such an effective scene in his earnestness to show what a brilliant discovery this can be, what a life-changing discovery that can be. So I like the fact that they have kind of done this. I think R. Balki uses his experience in advertising rather well in this particular film because the original person on whose life this is based is from Tamil Nadu, but they set it in Madhya Pradesh. They sort of make the story more relevant and universal to a pan-India audience, Hindi-speaking audience, without losing the essence of it. So I think that's done rather well.
Yeah, and I think that's very evident even in the characters. Like Radhika Apte's character is so real that she actually manages to annoy you when each time her husband tells her, okay, now try this, I've tried this. But she just refuses to understand. So she plays the quintessential villager who is very scared of, doing something unconventional or something which is going to lead to people to talk.
Yes, she's very scared of the social taboo, right?
Exactly.
And the loss of face and the shame that her husband is dabbling in something like this. Yeah, that's true.
And I like Sonam Kapoor's role also. Although her role was a brief kind of role, she was given little bit importance in her character at the climax portion where it was shown some few romance portions. But her characterization was good. Although it's an Akshay Kumar's film.
Yes.
Yeah.
What we have to remember is that more than this being an Akshay Kumar film, this is a film which is based on the life of Arunachalam, an innovator, discoverer who's central to this story. And obviously, Akshay being the leading man in this film becomes central as well. And that track is the most important one. And therefore, you see others come and go, play their little sort of bits, either acting as obstacles or as support systems. But I think Akshay Kumar does a brilliant job of the protagonist. He doesn't sort of get tempted into playing a larger than life messiah. He underplays it like an ordinary man, and with his earnestness, I think he wins over the audience pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the message is also delivered quite well. They're trying to, you know, remove the stigma that surrounds menstruation. The scene, for example, where Akshay Kumar's mother in the film is chasing him simply because he's talking to Radhika Apte at that time of the month. It's hilarious, but it makes you see the stark reality that the women have to go through when they're ostracized.
Absolutely. That is true.
For me, the message was like, a husband who's more caring and loving to his wife, he can go to any extent to like her, to please her more. So that was a perfect example in PadMan. Like for his wife, he just created this innovation, and he succeeded it finally. So according to me, this was the message I got in that movie.
Okay. So different messages. To me, it was exciting that this film talks about innovation, the spirit of scientific discovery, the spirit of inquiry. Usually, a lot of biopics are based on sports persons as well as gangsters, because that lends itself very easily to an exciting and larger than life screenplay. To base this on a common man who has achieved extraordinary things, been awarded around the world, that to me is a brilliant trend, a brilliant message. And yes, of course, the pad comes out of the closet, or the packet, as you will. Thank you for watching. We've enjoyed bringing you the 5 good things about PadMan. If you like this video, share it and follow us on social media. Thank you very much.